Hello again, hope you're ready for another workout. Right now we're going to go ahead and get right into the warm-up. So starting off jumping jacks, and we're going to go for 20. Good, good morning squats. 5. Seal jacks, 20. Start off wide. Good morning push-up, 5. Wrist circles, 10 each way. Shoulder circles, 10. And 10 back. Inchworm upward dog, 5. Prone iron cross to scorpion, 5 each way. Single leg RDL, 5 each. Lateral lunge, 5 each. High plank, low plank, 10 total. Reverse bridge march, 10 on each. And that's your warm up. So now, moving on to the workout. Good morning, and this is workout number 2. So, the first section of this is going to be a little bit different than last time. Last time it was just a pure circuit. This time we want to actually work on a little bit of strength. So we have 4 movements that we're going to do. And to really tap into strength, with body weight, there's a couple ways we can do it. We can either play with leverage, but some of those movements get a little bit tricky, or we can play with tempo. So starting off, we're going to keep the movements fairly easy, but we're going to play with tempo, which means we're going to hold certain positions for 10 seconds, and then we're going to go after 5 reps. We're going to do all 4 of those in succession, so let's go through what those movements are. First one's going to be our push-up, so just regular push-up. We've already gone over that form in a different tutorial, making sure the elbows stay down. If the push-up's too hard, especially when we're holding for 10 seconds, remember, your check down would be an elevated push-up. So do it on the edge of a chair, side of a sturdy table, even upwards toward doing it on a wall, okay? So push-up, next one is the squat. Check down for that would be a box squat, okay? And we're gonna hold the bottom position on both of those. Third is gonna be our hollow hold to sit up. So some of you may not know what a hollow hold is. I'm gonna show you that right now. Where basically we get into a very shallow boat form where I'm pushing my low back into the floor and I'm going to have my hands overhead for a little bit greater challenge. You can pull it in if you need to. Some of you can even just have the heels down if getting the shoulders off the ground and pushing the low back into the floor is hard enough, okay? But we want to hold this position for 10 seconds and then we'll go right into our regular sit-up where I'm trying to straighten the back toward the top. Okay, so we're doing sit-ups for 5 reps. The hollow hold will be what we're holding isometrically for 10 seconds. Final movement we're doing is a lateral lunge, and this will be on each side where we hold the bottom position to one side for 10 seconds, and then we do 5 reps. and then we'll switch and immediately go into the other side, 10-second hold at the bottom, and then 5 reps. On all of these, when we're doing reps, on the way up, we want to be explosive. On the way down, we still want to be a little bit slower and more controlled with our movement, okay? So that's going to be the pattern that we follow. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get my clock started, and then we're going to get right into it. So the first movement, like I said, is a push-up. So let's go ahead and start the clock. It's going, and we're going into the push-up. 10-second hold toward the bottom, and go. And 5 reps. Good. Right up into a squat. So now we're going to get our good squat position, drop into it, and we hold here for 10 seconds. And reps. Good. Hollow hold. Sit up. And lateral lunge. Going the other way. 10-second hold again. And go. 5 reps. Very good. So, for our section 1, that was the first round. Rest a minute. We have 3 more rounds. Like I said, we got 3 more rounds. On this one, if you notice, the 5 reps was not that challenging. Bump it up to 8, okay? Or somewhere between 5 and 8. Whatever's going to be a little bit more challenging for you. I'm going to go slow enough here just to show form. So you should be able to bang those out if that's what you need to do. So let's get right into round 2, push-ups, 10-second hold. And reps. Squat. 10 seconds. And reps. Good, hollow hold. 10 seconds, start now. And sit-ups for reps. starts now. And reps. Other side. 10 seconds. Into your reps. Very good. Rest 1 minute. Go to the next round. Okay, round 3. One thing to note when you're doing your iso holds, this time especially really try to tense up everything as much as possible. So at the bottom of the squat, you're trying to get everything going into the legs, through the midsection, really pressing out like somebody's going to come up and punch you in the stomach, and even into the arms. Just trying to tense everything as hard as you can. So back to our push-up. Again, once we get to that bottom position, hold and try and tense everything from the head all the way to the toes. Here we go, 10-second hold, and go. Reps. Into our squat. 10 seconds. Go. And reps. Hollow hold. 10 seconds. Sit-ups. And lateral lunge. 10 seconds. Reps. Other way for time. And hold. Reps. Good. 1 minute rest, and then we're into our final round. round 4. The difference on this one, we're still doing our 10-second holds, but after that, we're doing a burnout. So on some of them, I'm probably just going to time myself. If you can keep going, go for it. Just put the video on pause and keep getting in as many as you can. Okay? So 10-second pause, push-ups going right now. And down. And up, and get as many as you can. So I'm stopping there, but if you have more in you, keep going. Keep going with it. Next is our squat. So we're doing our 10-second hold, and then we're going to knock them out. So 10 seconds starting now. And reps. Go ahead, burn out. Get it in as many as you can. As long as it's good form. That's the biggest thing. Again, I'm stopping here, but if you have more in you, keep it going. Next is the hollow hold. 10-second hold starts now. And sit-ups, as many as you can. Now I'm stopping there. If you have more in you, keep it going. Final one, lateral lunge. 10 seconds starts now. And reps. So I'm stopping here. Keep going if you can. Other side. 10 seconds starts now. And reps. And I'm stopping here. If you have more on that side, keep it going as well. After this, 3 minutes rest, and then we're into section 2. So this is the second section of today. It's only, or is the last section that we're going to have for this workout. There is a little bit of equipment that we need for it, but you're going to have it somewhere in the house. It'll be either paper plates, or what I did, I just took box tops, I tore them. WA is watching this. The mac and cheese, I'm just holding it for someone. We didn't need that. So this is going to be our battle slide. We're going to do leg curls on something that glides. If you're on carpet, it'll probably glide a little bit better. If you're on concrete like me, it's actually going to make it a little bit tougher. So you want to try and find one that's a little bit slicker, and it'll move a little bit easier. So the movements that we're doing, we're going for 15 minutes straight. So I'm going to give you the amount of reps that we're doing for each, and then we're going to cruise. So hopefully you blow me out of the water. So with this, the first movement is going to be a forward, backward jump. So when we come forward, it's just like a regular broad jump, 2 feet onto 2 feet, and as we go to land it, I should be hitting heel to flat foot and driving my butt back. So if you watched the other tutorial, we talked about jumping, or if you watched workout 1, we talked about jumping, nose over toes position. All right, same thing when we land a broad jump. So when I go to land it, I don't want to drive my knees forward. I want to sit my butt back and absorb through the hips. Then I'm going to jump backwards. And when I land that one, it's going to be the opposite, toe to heel, so that I'm keeping my balance, and I'm going to kind of reach behind me. So we're going to do 10 total, 5 reaches each arm, all right? So we're going to come forward, jump, backward, and reach. Forward, jump, backward, and reach. And we got 10 of those total. Downward dog push-up. Again, use a chair, use a bench, use a table, whatever, if you need to incline yourself. Essentially for this one, we're going to go downward dog, trying to make a nice little triangle with the body, come back, do a push-up, right back into downward dog. And we're doing 5 reps there. Then we have our battle slide leg curl. So this is where we get our gliders, and we're going to set up with 1 foot. It's actually going to be 1 heel on the glider. I'm going to lay back. It's easier if you get your arms wide. That can assist you in terms of pushing the hips up. So we start off heels by the butt, push the hips high, slide it out, and slide it back in. And we're trying to pull that in as far as we can each rep. Again, that's going to be 5 reps. Then we're going to do an injured bear crawl. For an injured bear, we lift 1 leg up. In this, whatever room you're in, if you're in a short room, you just got blessed by the short room, because now you don't have to go as far. If you're in a big room, oops, you're still, the challenge is go across the entire room with each leg. So I'm going to start over here. Again, on a bear crawl, we try and just lift the knee an inch or 2 off the ground so the shin stays parallel. Lift 1 leg, and this is my injured bear crawl. I'll do it 1 way across, switch legs, go back the other way. And then my final movement, I'm going to go reverse crunch into straight leg sit up. On the reverse crunch, the one thing we don't want to do is go knees to face. I'm actually going to start here, 90 degrees at the hips. I'm going to maintain that and get a lift where I actually have to use my abdomen to lift my hips off the floor. So I didn't go knees to face, I went knees toward the ceiling. And then I go straight legs, and I come up, straight leg sit up. And we have 5 of those. So remember your reps, 10 total on the jump, forward, backward, and reach. And then we have 5 for our downward dog push-ups. We have 5 for the bow slide leg curls. Then we go across the room on each leg for our injured bear crawl. And then we finish up 5 on the reverse crunch to straight leg sit up. And we're just going to keep going through all those movements as many times as possible in 15 minutes. So I'm going to get my clock going. I'm going to do this with you. Again, hopefully you're able to just take off, blow me out of the water. That'd be great, okay? Now, with this, have water ready. All right, so if you need to put me on pause right now, do so. Go get water, get a towel, whatever you need to. All right, if you need a fan in the room, get a fan. Have that stuff ready to go and rest as needed, okay? So if you get to a point, halfway, whatever it is, you need to take a quick breather, do it, all right? Water, anytime you need water, make sure you take a sip of water or a little bit more, how much you need, so that you stay hydrated through the whole thing, okay? So like I said, rest as needed. You'll probably see me rest a couple times, and then you just get right back into it and try and keep a good pace and tempo through the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to get my clock going, and we have 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes, and we start now. Jumps. Doing good, you got halfway. Let's keep it going.
Lights,
One more minute, that's all you got left. Keep it going, high pace. All right, so it's 15 minutes. Go ahead, take a 2 or 3 minute break. Then we're gonna go to our moving dynamic cool down.
First movement, quad stretch with overhead reach. Reverse single leg RDL with overhead reach. Knee hug to leg swing. Reverse lunge, overhead reach, and rotate. Lateral crossover IT stretch. Opposite hand reach, hamstring stretch with T-spine rotation.